Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Allison Cruz, and as we find ourselves once again in the atrium of the Sealed Threshold, welcome back to Control, where we are going to put some of our brand new abilities, namely the Levitate, to good use in certain areas that we've already been but have no reason to really sort of return to unless we decide, hey, maybe we want some extra treasure that we can find up here. And for the most part, I'm not going to be doing too much of this. This is just the last thing that I happen to have edited, but you do find some pretty cool stuff, and amongst other things, you can find even more treasure than you were expecting to, which is nice. So we're going to do a little bit of this, and then we've also got quite a lot of side questing we need to do to power ourselves up and do a bunch of other things. So for the most part, it seems as though we've done a pretty decent amount of side stuff to go and occupy us for a while, and I think that's the highest we can go, it looks like. I would have thought maybe we would have had something, you know, of a hidden location up there, but not so much the case. But we're gonna go ahead and put ourselves back on track by helping out Philip and his fridge duty. Okay, I was actually a little worried that the game was about to crash there like it did a couple parts ago, and considering this is the ultimate version being played on the Series X, you would think that, you know, they might have had some stability issues all ironed out, but let's go and help Philip because he is still stuck staring at the fridge.
Hello?
I'm here, my friend.
Jesse?
I'm back. I'm coming in.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you. Jesse? The fridge is doing something!
Philip?
Oh no.
Philip?
What?
If I look away, it hurts me.
Well, you know what that means.
This sounds like the board, but I can't understand it. Fuck?
Ladies and gentlemen, here we have a mini boss fight, one that's completely optional, but one that you should probably take nonetheless, and it's against the Former. This guy has a magnificent eye that we can attack and launch things at to do a lot of damage, and you want to be a little bit careful because after you get his health about to this point, he starts growing appendages, and he is absolutely terrifying. So the second he strikes, you're going to want to go ahead and move away as quickly as possible, try to get him in the eye if you can, and you want to be careful because he does make holes in the ground and you can fall through and instantly die. So shooting isn't nearly as lucrative as you would think it is, so try to just launch things and not get hit with others. And
Wait, there's no black pyramid here.
was that it?
The fridge seems fixed. Did fighting that thing off change something?
It very well may have, but now we don't need to stare at it anymore, so let's head on through over here. I'm probably going to take out those major targets just to get some more stuff because I am on the cusp of getting the Pierce, and although I just need remote thoughts, which are mostly found in containment, having, you know, more shatter would be good too, but then again, I still need more remote thoughts. So there's some pretty good places where we can find a lot of that, mostly in this next main mission we're about to undergo. But let's go meet up with our friend Langston downstairs with our swag teleport. All right, where are you at, my dude? How's it going?
A sudden stop hits theaters tonight. Can't believe I'm missing it. How'd it go? Where's Philip?
Philip's gone. Something happened before I could get him out.
Poor Philip. He never did like fridge duty. But if you're here, then who's watching the fridge?
The fridge is fine now. I took care of it.
You don't just take care of altered items. What did you do?
I touched it and wound up in the astral plane. This thing was in there. It was huge. Had one big eye. Wasn't friendly.
We've been getting reports from the astronauts lately about something fitting that description. The astral plane is usually connected to our world through objects of power, not altered items. If this thing is linking itself to altered items, then it's clearly powerful. This may happen again.
Do you think that thing is what got Philip?
Must have been. The Panopticon is a dangerous place. The agents all know the risks. But, since you're some sort of altered item whisperer, I've got a list of others for you to corral. The Hiss are causing containment breaches left, right, and center. Here, start with these. I'll see if there are any others missing while you're gone. My life just got a whole lot easier.
Well, sounds good to me. So we've got Langston's runaways, and with that,
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
we've got some chores to undertake, and finding them is not actually going to be all that difficult. So let's take a quick look at some of our stuff. So in between episodes, I did go through, and I think I was more or less just exploring and doing various other things, but I think we're going to spend a lot of time in maintenance. So I'll get rid of some of this stuff. We've also got energy boost, don't need that. Yeah, probably good. Shield strength would be good if you're into that kind of thing. I'm not. Evade, we don't need. And amongst other things, I could use some more stuff for my shatter. Look at this. Headshot damage is so much of it. Good God, they really want me to aim for that, don't they? Don't need a whole lot of doubles. Damage boost plus 29%. Just base damage. That's not too bad. I'm actually going to hold on to that just in case. Now for Pierce, yeah, we still have 37. I don't know if having equipped the headshot boost to the fight against the former would have been advantageous, but it might be something to look into. So amongst other things, there's going to be a lot of stuff for us to do in the maintenance sector, and I think I might want to head back to Central Executive and meet up with Arish, because he has a specific one that has us going through a bunch of older areas, and there is a side thing that not a lot of people know about that I would like to do there. So we can also do one of the runaway items as well in the maintenance sector, so, right? No, actually no. So this is a two-part mission. This is the first one, but these are altered items that we can cleanse, and we get some pretty good stuff for that. So let's go ahead and actually, now that we have it, we can go ahead and power up our multi-launch. All right, that's going to be real nice for us. So we are all set. We are absolute mavericks in the face of launching with our energy. And even though we're kind of, weak otherwise, this is generally how I like playing it. Seizing isn't going to be too great, but I might go for shield and probably health later. The levitation is good because they're all cheap, but at the same time, I think you have plenty of time to levitate. So let's go ahead and fast travel on to Central Executive and have a little chat with some people. Man, it feels good to be back. But on that note, I do think I'm going to switch on back to a regular outfit. The golden suit was nice for the time being, but let's head back to civilian for a little bit and vary it up back to, basics. And if Arish is here, he'd be hanging out right over there. Although, Jukebox coin, we should probably grab it. A new mission, yet another one. Alright, what can you tell me about this, my friend?
I found this token. Any idea what it does?
That is a jukebox token. Little bastards turn up in the weirdest places, like bad pennies. The Rangers use them to activate an old object of power.
A jukebox, I assume. Does it have any good songs?
Nope, just the one record. Hey, be careful turning it on, though. When it's playing, you get a free trip to the formation.
The formation? That sounds ominous. Why does it send you there?
The Bureau has been wondering that for years. I mean, it's just a pile of rocks built by God knows who, but... Well, researchers have confirmed it's in the same threshold as the quarry. Well, no one's ever been able to map a physical route to the formation from maintenance.
So it's in the quarry. You just don't know where.
Pretty much. We only send in annual expeditions to the formation now. Checkups, Salvador calls them. This year's team went in the day the hiss arrived. Come to think of it, the song should have rolled back hours ago.
I can go in and take a look.
I'd appreciate that. The jukebox is kept just past the security booth over there. Just put in the token and enjoy the ride.
So the thing about the jukebox is it's basically like a challenge court where you have to go through and complete a multitude of just really generic gameplay-esque things like destroy the 4 hiss boxes or cleanse plates and things like that, or, you know, and it involves you fighting off a ton of enemies, and it's just really generic, and I will dedicate one episode to it, but it's not something we need to show now because I don't think you even get anything for it. But it's good if later on in the game you get kind of bored and you just want to do mindless game challenges. You're more than welcome to do it there. Now, amongst other things, that's not what I really wanted to talk about. So, oh, and at this point, we can now find jukebox tokens, and you can also construct them. It's not worth it because you find so many of them that is just not worth your time. So, Arish, this is what I originally came to talk to you about.
I don't think I ever told you this, but I was actually on the path to being a ranger once. Did the whole boot camp thing, even got rookie status. Anyway, not the point. My old ranger squad was a great bunch. There was 6 plus me. Remus, Hazard, Cho, Guy, Hepton, Stahl, and Thompson. They were supposed to get back from an expedition yesterday. We had beers and wings planned. Problem is, they weren't here when Darling handed out the HRAs.
Then they had nothing protecting them from the hiss.
You see, they prepped for the worst, but I think that we're already past that. We all wore these pouches around our neck, and I really don't want the hiss to get them. Could you find them for me? The squad would have come back through maintenance, but they probably spread out from there.
I'll keep an eye out for them, Arish. And I won't let them stay hiss.
Yep, so throughout the entirety of maintenance, we will be fighting some slightly more difficult enemies, but they will have pouches that will allow us to complete this mission, and since we'll be heading down to maintenance for a good portion anyway...
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
This is probably the best place to undertake that, so without further ado, let's go ahead and set our sights on maintenance. And it looked like... yeah, there's a lot of them. Is it gone? That mission is gone, I think. It's not gonna let me do it. It said to go to the... somewhere, didn't it? Alright, whatever. Let's see if we can also talk to... what's-his-face? Our dear friend... Damn, not an upgrade. Not the one I was looking for, at least. Alright, well, we'll go find Ati also. Oh, jukebox tokens. Alright, so yeah, just don't bother buying these or making them because just 40,000, that's going to be the best bang for your buck, but it's still not worth it. Alright, so we'll just do it from the beginning of ventilation and make our way down. Feels somewhat decent to be back. But let's go head over here and put our new abilities to use. So with the multi-launch, we can hit multiple enemies at the same time.
I should find the others.
And kill him in a single hit. Oh, an uncommon damage boost? What was the one that we had before? That was it not? I guess 29 and 25. Okay. So I'll still hold on to those. Alright, so we are set. We're just going to keep on going through different places. Oh, you know what? I meant to do this off screen. I was just gonna, oh, you know what? We'll be able to do that on our own anyways. Because Dr. Underhill is actually done with the vaccine that she was constructing because we had given her those mold strains. So we'll make sure to head down at some point. But we'll go and finish this and show off a couple of things regarding televisions and old friends. So here we go. I don't think Ati will have anything for us. If anything, it'll be mold removal, but Underhill gives us that as well. Oh, hello. Hi. What is this? Yep.
That's the reason. You need to scrap that clean or there goes my reputation and honor. And then the good won't swing.
Yes. I agree. Oh, you know what? There's actually something else that we can totally do. So this is one of the last things I learned about this game before recording it, like one of the new things, and that's if we head over here to where we learned the evade tactic. If you decide to return from whence you came with levitate, not only do you discover a new ability, but you're back to the same plane of existence that we found it. And because we can actually make our way across, you can still find new treasure, and it's a really cool, nifty little thing that I'm glad I didn't forget to do while we were here. So yeah, I just remember making a note to myself, maintenance is going to be important after we get levitate. So we'll grab some of this stuff and we'll keep on making our way through, because this area it's pretty nifty, especially when you can come back here with old secrets. Oh cool, I can make it. Yeah, so they definitely intend you to come back here, and if we're lucky, dodge efficiency is okay. We'll be fine. So this is weird. Can we do this? Or yeah, there we go. Double. Also, everything is like stuttering. Cool. Oh, hold on. What is that? It was zoom boost. Oh, damn, I thought it was zoom pierce. I'm wearing my glasses, so of course I suck at seeing right now. And we've got some of this. Not going to use it, but still good for the source and the deconstruction. So let's keep on going. I think that was basically it here. So we'll go back towards the very bright light. It's irritatingly just white, and it hurts my corneas. We'll head over here, and oh, we broke the floor without intending to. Cool. Well, we're back, and we're in the same spot, so don't ask me how that makes sense, because it really doesn't. Alright, so we're basically just going to be going from start to finish here, because there's a couple of different things that we can do, although the power plant, I think we can just fall down this elevator shaft now. We can stop our fall. Here we go. Boom. Okay, and actually, let me double check. If this is in the medical wing, Ahti's new mission, I think we'll be good to do some things. Medical wing, cool. That's good. There is actually a altered item there, so that's good to keep in consideration. Now, we're back in the power plant room, and there's probably a few things we can do here. Namely, heading all the way upstairs, I think, is going to be what I want to do. So I guess we're just doing this anyways. Let's go to upper level. Unfortunately, we don't get the swag teleport up here like we do in the Panopticon. And this is where we would have done major targets, which I did do off screen, by the way. I fought like 3 of those angels of death. It was absolutely terrifying. But one of the reasons why I wanted to hang out here is because there is a nifty little secret that you can find if you decide that with levitate you want to do a little bit of exploring.